Yes, world. What's happening? I hope everybody's well. Yeah, keeping safe, keeping clean. It's me, Tinchy Stryder, Mr. Cloud9. Welcome back to Tinchy Talk. Okay, where we going today? Where we going today? I've been having a few I'm getting straight to the point. This ain't even about things I've been speaking to people about, yeah, but it's like say as an artist, yeah, like we sometimes in that situation, everybody faces that. Man, you got there's what I put it like this year. You got two tracks here. One banging, one's like a banger, and okay, basically you got one that you think is a warm up and then the main one. But why is that the case though? Why is there like a song have to be like a warm up and a main one? You get me? Because you might do the warm up if I could get people ready, and then you know what you got there in it, so you just warming them up, and then you got ready. You know you got ammo, but then the first warm up doesn't quite connect. So then what do you do? Because it depends. If you're a new artist, it might be like cool. You could give another one, because people might not even hear the first one. That's the warm up. But say if like you're kind of more known, more established, and people are looking out, and then you drop something, and it's like that one didn't work, man. Nah, he or she or they ain't really nah, man. They're dead now. Like you think, whoa. So you gotta be careful. Then you start overthinking. Think, wait, but if I think that song was the one, but they didn't accept it or receive it that way, then what am I doing wrong? This and that. That's what I'm understanding. See, with music here, it shouldn't be a thing of like, okay, but I've got this banger, but I've got to save it because they're saying it's not right. Because that's when it gets all political. That's what I'm saying. When you're like successful, politics come to it. Politics come right into it. It's the mix of it, the thick of it. You're thinking, labels, big labels now you're signed. It's a deal you're in. So they're like, maybe make a song like this because this is what will work for that. But when did it become maths and all that? It's not. It shouldn't be like that. It should be like pure music. Because you have to think here. When you first started, me personally, it was never a thing of like we didn't know that you're trying to make music for this crowd. It just made what you felt like, man. So and don't feel like you can't make another banger. If you made a song and yeah, that one's a banger, man. So let's save it. Nah, man. Because like I'm saying, right now there's no time at the present yet. And I'm speaking from experience because I've been in a situation. Obviously, I was signed to a big major label, and you feel like it's not even like a thing that you can't blame labels or whatever. But your situation that you're in, yeah, might have a song and feel like, this one, like, okay, well, what are you trying to get? What you know what, this one didn't work. But if you want that crowd, yeah, we want to get radio play, we want to get like this playlist of this and that. This one ain't gonna work, so let's try that one. But then you might not like that one. At the same time, I'll be like, well, nah, that one's really gonna work. So let's warm them up and wake everyone up again, and all of that. It gets so political, man. I think you just go down to if you got a banger, let them have it. Why is it not that way? And then when you think of it, whoever like kind of made that kind of rule, okay, you got to do the warm up, you got to make a song for this radio, you got it's all like politics, business, money. That's how it goes. And if it's straight from the heart, pure, how we started, that wasn't a part of it. So we didn't really ever get caught up in thinking, well, should I make this or that now? Because how you first got heard, you wasn't thinking, should I make this for them to hear me? Maybe you did. For some people, it might work that way, but majority of the cases, I think it shouldn't be that way, man. Because I always feel like, okay, so if I'd have went with that song that I want to go with, and it didn't work or did work, at least I know it was my decision in it. Like you have to make sure that's from you. You know what I mean? It's just believe in yourself, man. Believe in yourself, because it's like I keep saying, though, it feels like I'm not. I don't want to contradict myself because the music business is how it goes. If you want your song to be played on daytime radio, and your song is a certain way, it might not get played. So that's why they're telling you, no, make a sound like this. But then you're thinking, I don't want to do that. It don't matter if it's that. If you don't go what you believe in and it goes all mad, like the audience receiving it might be like, they know you, but it's half-hearted from you, so they might receive it half-heartedly. So we going from there. It's mad. If you're in a place where you have to make a certain song where you're trying to aim for that crowd or that thing, that scene, then you got to try something out, work. But being creative, yeah, creatives, we don't really like overthink, man. We think a lot, but don't overthink on certain things. I think, nah, man, because when the ideas come in, it naturally flows, it flows. So let everything that comes off that keep flowing, man. It's also a thing like when you're coming up here, like another thing I want to touch on here, you have to understand, just be proud, man, represent. Because big up all my people, my Ghanaians, Africans, everyone, wherever you're coming from, yeah. When I was like younger, someone else, yo, like, what, Tinch? I didn't know you speak Ghana. You're what, fluent? I'm like, that's me. I'm from Ghana, but if you might not know or whatever, like, I don't know if it's like a thing like people like it's cool to be this, that. It's cool to be African now, but because when we was younger, it wasn't cool. It was not cool. It's like you think, whoa, if the Africans you get this, but now it's will change. So embrace it because the music speaks here. So anyway, Cloud9 Strides. I got more I want to speak about. Like I keep saying though, with that situation about the track, I don't like I'm saying. There's no like two tracks, shall I say, the banger or whatnot. There's no certain way. There's no certain way, but other people might have other opinions, and they're right. It could be right. It could be, who knows? But I want to have a discussion, man, because me personally, different personal situations like I've been in where the song. I got the two songs, but I feel like I've even had a situation where the song, like, I didn't really like the song enough to make my album, but somehow, because the one of the tracks we released didn't really that achieve what was expected, and that was high expectations. Like, oh, maybe let's use that other song because that's more like you got this feature on it, you got so it can work. But me thinking, being me, I would have thought I should have been like, nah, man. If you don't want the track on your album, how did it become your single? And then it didn't do any better than the one that was previous, which really actually done well. But because of the expectation, you feel like, oh, didn't succeed, didn't do what he was trying to do or what they was trying to do. Do you know what I mean? Just the music world, bro. So it's like a thing where you can understand, man. Like every situation is different because you might have been in a situation where you gotta play that game. You gotta play that game. It depends what you want. Depends what you want. But if you've got that song and you think, well, I don't want to drop that because now I'm saving it. Nah, don't hold back because who told you, like, who's telling you can't make another bigger song or another banger like that? Who's always, yeah, peace, clouds.